What's up everyone, welcome back to Miami Miles. My name's Mickey. In today's video, I'm going to talk about all the bitches on Bring a Trailer. That's right, I recently sold my Cayman GT4 on that platform for $97,500 and my experience, to say the least, has been very colorful. So in this video, I'm going to show you what happened and I'm going to show you what you need to avoid should you want to sell your car on Bring a Trailer. So let's get right into it. So the story starts a couple months back. I wanted to sell my Cayman GT4. Now, I know no one ever buys this GT4 and sells it because it's such a great track car. But the truth is, guys, when you have a McLaren, when you have a GT3, the GT4 kind of becomes redundant. That doesn't mean it's not a good car. It doesn't mean it's an excellent track car. But when you have cool shit, it just means that you drive the car less and less, and there isn't that much content that you can make with it. You guys saw by the end of the GT4's journey here with me, it became my camera car. So fast forward a couple days, I decided to list it on Bring a Trailer. Now, anyone in the car community knows that when you list something on Bring a Trailer, it tends to bring 20 to 30% higher values than your traditional eBay Motors or Auto Trader, or even taking the car to a dealership. So right away, I was like, you know what? I want to try this shit. I want to try this shit and try to liquidate this car at Bring a Trailer. Liquidate, I don't know if that's the right word, liquidate. But I want to sell this car on Bring a Trailer and hopefully garner as much attention and get as much money as humanly possible. Obviously, a secondary effect of posting on Bring a Trailer is like, hey, if I pick up a couple subscribers, great. So here's what happened. I post the car on June 13th. So the initial posting phase is actually quite straightforward. You pay the fee, you upload the initial information, and then you get the auction specialist. And to be honest, my auction specialist, Lydia, was incredible. Long story short, I provide everything, and the next step, once they have all the information, is that they construct the listing. Now, my listing, I thought, was quite spectacular. My car is ruby stone red. It looks sexy as especially down here in Miami. I thought it was gonna be a slam dunk to sell this car, but in Bring a Trailer, you have to review the listing and make sure that the people who wrote the listing paint your car in a positive light. So I hit approve on the post, they post it, and I think around midnight of, I think it was July 9th, they say your auction's going live today at 7 a.m. So here's where the plot thickens. The auction goes live. The auction goes live at 7 a.m. Pacific time. I'm not paying attention to this shit because I'm so confident in my head that things are just gonna go well. But to my surprise, everyone starts talking shit in the comments, bro. I'm talking about all of the keyboard warriors come out and you know, start commenting some bullshit. Look at this guy, for example, only 14,000 miles, and it appears that this car has already lived a hard life. I don't care for the rap or the overexpressive YouTube videos. You, bro. Anyways, next guy. If I were a YouTuber selling a car, I think I would try to hide as much as possible to maximize the sale. Don't know what I was trying to hide. I mean, the car is the car. Guess this guy wants me to lie. Rap aside, a bunch of things replaced or repaired in just 6 years is curious. Hard life indeed. Also, the lien is worrying. Oh no, could I be lying about the lien? Could I be broke? Let's keep going here. Did any of my Bring a Trailer brethren see that dumpster fire of the 2007 GT3 auction last week? I'm thinking this playa may have some of the same vibe. You playa, you a dumb mother. That's for sure. Let's keep going here. And another thing, talking about tearing this thing up and disrespecting your own car in your video is not the best sales tactic. I can sell the car however the I want, to be honest with you. Anyone that's ever had a car like this has tore it up. They've ripped it, they've enjoyed it. I never treated my car disrespectfully. Instead, I just drove it like an enthusiast would. Sure, I took it to Redline every single day, but if you look at my over-rev report, it's no better or worse than any other GT4 out there. So honestly, I wasn't doing any tearing up. Nonetheless, my nerves are wrecked. I'm feeling like shit because I don't mind negative publicity, negative things, but when it affects my livelihood, when it affects the value of something I own, I take that shit personally. So I then go and I start answering every single comment as cordially and as kind as possible. So basically, people gave me their vitriol, their hate, their bullshit, and I gave them sweetness. I gave them hugs and kisses. I gave them little massages. At this point, I think I'm gonna get wrecked. I'm like, all these people derailed my auction. Bring a Trailer is a piece of shit. And honestly, I have this anxiety about me where I have to check the listing constantly to see if it's going up. And that's something about Bring a Trailer. It makes you so addicted because you're so invested in this thing going well, and you want everybody to just love your car when they don't, when the car's not that perfect, but it's not that bad. It's somewhere in between a B and an A, right? That's what my car was. So here's where the plot thickens. Here's where you can grab your popcorn, grab a shot of whiskey, and just enjoy the shit out of the auction, because at the very end of the auction is when everyone starts to bid. Basically, the auction goes to 2 minutes. It goes all the way down to 2 seconds, and somebody bids it up by $1,000, and all of a sudden it starts at 2 minutes again. Now this time frame normally elapses for about 15 minutes. In my case, the auction was to end at 1:45 p.m. and it ended up ending at 2 p.m. But the auction price rose from $83,000 all the way to $97,500 in those short 15 minutes. So that's it. I ended up selling my car for $97,500. Now, to summarize, here are the things that I learned and the things that you have to do if you're gonna sell your shit on Bring a Trailer. Number 1, unwrap the car. Don't post that shit with a pink wrap thinking that everybody's gonna love what you love, because it's just a stupid way to think, and I kind of f***ed up on that one. Number 2, get the overrev report before listing the car. The overrev report takes a couple minutes. You can get it at your dealership, and it shows people if you've been a rough driver, which I am, but my overrev report turns out is great. Next, warranty work is not a good thing to publicize. Don't tell everybody, I've had these 18 different services on the car, and they fixed 14 different warranty repair things, because people, they take these things out of context. That implies to them that something's critically wrong with the car, when indeed the car is actually not bad at all. It's just normal for cars to have little things that come up. So I wouldn't talk about the warranty again if I were to post a car. Next, respond instantly to every comment, because if you don't, it turns into this snowball. The snowball goes downhill, the snowball gets huge until it wrecks your shit, and all of a sudden, you don't have an auction and your car doesn't garner the attention or the money that you need to get it sold. So make sure that you answer the comments, but don't just answer in a condescending, rude, and smart-assy way. Answer politely. In your head, you could be telling all these people to off, which I was, but the truth is, it doesn't help you to be that way. It only helps to not fight fire with fire, to be kind. Lastly, YouTube gives a negative perception of your car. So if you've got YouTube videos of you driving it and racing it up and down the street, don't post those. People will think you're just an immature little YouTuber that has no money, that got the car from daddy, that's just ripping it up, that's gonna sell them a big piece of shit. It doesn't do marvels or wonders for the car's value. So that's pretty much it. Overall opinion about Bring a Trailer is that it's good shit, but when you put it up, be prepared to work, be prepared for confrontation, be prepared for people to try to cost you as much money as humanly possible, and be prepared to get so much anxiety that you have to resort to vodka and cigars to settle yourself down. But it's over for me, thank God, and hopefully for you it's over soon. So if you enjoyed that video, go down below, give me a thumbs up, give me a subscribe. Oh, also guys, my bad, if you guys enjoyed this format where I'm kind of just in front of the camera spitballing off the top of my head, I don't know, it's like my mouth just runs faster than my brain can think. But if you enjoy this type of video, go down below and let me know. Besides that, I hope that you have an amazing day. Take care.